in a world where nerds merge and become more nerds. I welcome you to today's episode.
There you go.
I was waiting later than that. Oh, you got?
That's our Power Ranger intro when you read it.
Oh man,
I give him an A for effort.
That got a Z for effort. Like what was that?
hey, participation points. Fuck it.
Y'all know what?
I did it.
Welcome to the Global Nerdz Podcast, where you come in here for another Sunday Fun Day episode. All right, here we go. We're your host, the Global Nerdz Podcast. Logan, you got to redo next week. That was trash. God,
It's gonna be funny when I do the same thing again.
He gonna do the remix on it.
Man. Anywho, man, how y'all been? It's been a week since we last chatted. What's up, y'all?
Not too bad. How are you doing after your hangover?
You know what? The funny thing about that is I got sick, right? Like, I had pink eye. I got lazy eye and a pink eye. It's not a good combo. So my job was like, are you on drugs? And I was like, no, I'm sick. So they was like, take your ass home. So I was out.
Goddamn, why they asked you that first though?
Because, man, look, I work at the airport, so you got to know these things, right? So I come home for 4 days. I'm like, good. I'm good to go to work. The day after Thanksgiving, I went to work. The day after, your boy was sick like a zombie. Like, damn near dead. So I went to work the past few days, right?
Sorry about that.
Got to work last night. My ass threw up all over the front of my bus. And the pathway, let me tell y'all know, I had a lady waiting on to get on the bus, and she was standing at the door, like the driver's seat is here and the door is here. And I was like, I was getting ready to open the door, and I was like, wow, right? And she was like,
oh yeah, I would have clocked out.
yeah, I did. They sent my ass home.
Done.
But here's the thing, too. I told you not to go to work yesterday while you were sick, but you said, nope, I got to go to work. No one else can cover for me. But when you get sent home...
He did.
But in my defense, at least I was there to show my face for like 3-4 hours before I.
They got you coming in like Uncle Ruckus from Boondocks, man.
Me and Dee are one of those people that we're old reliables. Oh, hey, you need more hours? Okay. Oh, this guy called out. Can you come to work? Oh, all right.
Now tonight, though, I'm gonna be there. We don't know how it's gonna be, but I'm gonna be there. Anyway, man, let's get into these first round of topics, man. We had the Game Awards this past few days. It was more games, more game trailers, not so much Game Awards. Like, how y'all feel about that shit? Because it was bad. The backlash was bad.
I heard it was complete and utter bull this year.
I'm gonna be honest, bro.
I heard it was bull.
It was.
I'm salty as hell. They announced Blade, but didn't show nothing about Wolverine. That's coming next year. Like, they didn't show nothing about Wolverine.
Maybe they ain't got nothing to show for Wolverine because they also ain't show what you call that Wonder Woman. They ain't show that either.
Man, they've had
Wonder Woman in the game
element for so many years. Mm-hmm. Like, you know that little teaser when he in the bar, and then some thugs come in and his claws come out. I mean, we done seen that thing for like 3 years now. We do need a new Wolverine.
Like,
trailer.
goddamn, the game come out next year, man. Shit. Like,
yeah, like that's crazy.
You don't gotta show us no gameplay, but like, can I get something? Like,
we got GTA 6 trailer, and that come out in 2 years.
That GTA 6 trailer. Like, I get
controversy with that.
It's definitely going more modernized with what it's going for, but I didn't want that. I just wanted to see gameplay. Like you said, where's the gameplay for Wolverine? Where's the gameplay for Blade?
Right.
Don't show me these
simple
trailers.
Yeah.
Then you want hype for it, so like you know that because I think you always get two different types of and people going, "Oh, I just want the name," but then I want to see at least something or other. I'd rather see like a cinematic trailer and then go, okay, well, I know at least it's been worked on. Like they're just not going to throw up a title and be like, next year, Wolverine, and you're like, okay, I want to see something, or Grand Theft Auto 6, and it's like, bam, at least they've shown something rather than keep people waiting.
Yeah. I don't know. I need somebody to figure out this Game Awards situation, especially have something called a Game Awards and you show 10% of actual awards given away. I would feel insulted if my game was like, you have the best game in the world and you winning an award, and it's like, you got 5 seconds to say thank you, and then we're going to show
It's
your
more like a
competition
D23
trailer.
Expo.
Yeah.
It's more like an expo.
I mean, don't you think this would have been affected by the strike in any way?
No.
Maybe a little bit, but not too much.
Man, when it comes to that strike, and especially these licensed games, definitely. Like Blade, for instance, Wolverine would something like that would be affected by the strike. Anything with a licensed name. That's why they coming out so back to back. The Avatar trailer, Blade. That's why they all coming out, because the strike is over. Now they can drop this stuff. So it definitely did affect it.
We did get some gameplay with one game. I am wanting a missing member of the Global Nerds is not here for. I want to see Crispy go through Jurassic Park because, dear God, that looks amazing.
Oh yeah, the survival horror game.
Yeah,
looks like if it's team based. If it's team based, we need to do that on stream live.
Oh yeah, I agree. By the looks of it, it is made by the same people who did Alien Isolation and maybe one other company, I think. I'd have to go rewatch the trailer. But having the mechanic of you need to shut your mouth to make sure you don't get caught is terrifying.
No, that's
especially with dinos.
I'm not even gonna lie. You gotta actually be quiet and shit. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's that next gen tech for you, though. That's wild.
Wait, y'all talking about like that Scream game or something like that?
In Alien Isolation, if you beat it through on the highest difficulty, I believe, it unlocks another difficulty where it uses your mic settings from your controller to the alien will hear you through the mic.
Oh, that's next level.
It's terrifying.
Shoot, that's like crap. What?
That's been done before.
Crap. What's that game? It's like a PC game where you're in this watchtower and like you're basically investigating this like cult in the woods or something like that. And you take a picture and they start running towards your tower trying to find you. And if you make a noise, they basically spot you and kill you. It's basically it's basically the same premise as Isolation with the whole mic setting. I forget the exact name.
Yeah, I'm not messing with that.
Mute.
I'll pass.
All you have to do is put some tape over the mic.
It's still going to pick up something.
Oh yeah, it will.
You put 2 lots of tape on it, then it's like done.
We have a loophole. Tape over the mic.
I don't know what to tell y'all, but I'm not fucking with that horror game. I don't do too good with horror games. I just don't. But Blade, though, I am interested in Blade. At least we saw that. But yes, a Wonder Woman game has been announced for 2 years, where it's a third person, single player game. It's supposed to be like Marvel's Spider-Man and like that, but you're playing as Diana through the ages or whatever, fighting an original story and all that. It sounds dope, and they say they got some visuals out there that's supposed to have been leaked or whatever, but I haven't seen it online.
I'm sorry. The only way they can make that game good it has to have the best visuals ever because I mean, yeah, Wonder Woman is a staple DC character, but her powers are, I mean, she's
basic.
Your powers have been
basically
void since
Ain't she
the
just strong, bro? With the
1940s.
thing?
No,
She
okay.
just
Let me
strong
break
with
y'all
the,
down.
with the
Diana,
bands,
right?
right?
No, yeah. Well, that she has weapons. She has a sword, a shield. She has a magical tiara, her magic lasso that she uses a lot. Then she has her bracelets as well. But
and
she
an invisible
also is
jet. They
super
better give her
strong.
the invisible jet.
That is a part of
Hell
the game.
yeah.
That's part of the fast travel within the game.
What about the rope?
Part of the leak details. That is a part of the game where you use the invisible jet for fast travel. So that's in there as
Oh,
well.
that's
Don't she
cool.
got
That's
super
cool.
speed also?
She does. She has super speed. She has super strength. She's durable. I don't know if they're gonna go the route of the DC film verse where she's part god. Because that's a whole nother power set that they can introduce as well.
Well, if they go anything through Spider-Man, here's the X costume. Here's this costume.
That is part of it as well. They said they're gonna have throughout her 75-year history different costumes.
Which would be
So
nice.
obviously you're gonna see the Gal Gadot version, but then you're gonna see her classic Linda Carter version. Then you're gonna see some reimaginative
Fly
versions
in
as
some
well.
iterations.
I want to see the amalgamation version with Aurora Monroe and Diana Fuse.
You might see something like that because they say it's gonna be over like 65 to 70 costumes.
Right.
God damn.
Now, when I originally heard about the Wonder Woman game that was being made, my interpretation from what I had read was that it was going to be made by the same people that made the
Monolith.
Yeah, that made the Shadow of Mordor and
Yep.
I can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad. That game has some crazy graphics.
Yeah.
I can't wait to wrap somebody up with my lasso of truth and throw them off a cliff.
Oh Lord,
that's what I'm gonna do,
bro. I'm spamming the hell out of it though. Lasso,
this man
lasso,
be hanging
lasso,
people like
lasso,
clock.
lasso,
Damn it!
Yep. Whip.
My thing is, how
Lasso.
are they gonna make that a function? Is it gonna be like a fast action, fast button function when it comes to the lasso of truth?
No, they said it's gonna be similar to the way you use Spider-Man webs in the Marvel Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2.
But it has to be a portion where you ask questions.
That is going to be a
Probably
big part as well, but they said
parts,
that.
maybe.
Right.
Or like interrogation.
It's
some shit, like how
it's probably going to be.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be you beat the living crap out of them till they're near dead. They're going to fall to their knees. You're going to whip them, and then you do your interrogation, and you can either choose to.
I don't need the white woman to be whipping on black characters.
Hey, I was just thinking that. I was about to say there are probably gonna be no black NPCs in this game.
You know they're gonna have them in there.
I don't know how I would feel.
Dude, if you have Spider-Man beat up black people, you have Wonder Woman beat up a black person, all right?
Whoa. Yeah, but he ain't whipped nobody though.
Whoa! Wonder Woman has become the female embodiment of America. You can see it in her clothes. So American whooping the black man is not gonna stand over.
Unless it's Captain America. Unless it's Captain America.
No. In a video game form.
Look, unless it's Captain America.
In a video game form, I don't think it would really be that big of a deal in the video game form.
I don't know, man.
American. Now we got our resident British here. Maybe she could be the Black Britain. How you feel about the Black
what? Britain? I am not saying anything.
He's like, I'm saying
I'm gonna stay out of this one.
You play plead the fifth on this one.
I am gonna let you guys talk about it, and I'm just gonna sit here, listen, and go. Yeah.
Why you plead the fifth? You plead the fifth. Just say it. Just plead the fifth.
I mean, Wonder Woman. Yay! It's just, what are they gonna do? To be fair, I didn't even realize there was
Linda
one.
Carter can beat me. She can beat me any day.
Wow.
Hey, this man's wild. Yeah, like I don't care who it is, as long as it's Linda Carter fighting me, I don't care.
You want that gift, man? That grandma.
I want that magical spin.
Hey, yo.
Yo.
You talking about whirlpool for real?
That transformative spin.
I'm waiting for that shit. We gonna get away from Wonder Woman, man, from being canceled.
Yeah, let's go ahead and.
Wait, he want the laundry bag.
This boy said the laundry mat. Wow. So we got Blade, man. We got Wolverine. We ain't see no footage. We moving on. GTA 6 is causing some controversy because apparently Americans don't want to play as a female. Y'all heard of that? That's crazy.
I didn't really
Nigga, I'm about to be shooting shit.
Hold
what?
on. I'm sorry, yo. Lucia looks like she go harder than any GTA character I've seen.
I'm about to pull up, bro. Lucia, what? Dual wheel.
Y'all know we got to get into it. Y'all know how Americans over here, they always, it's woke. Y'all pushing the female agenda. We don't want to play no female. Y'all gonna flop.
No,
look at what Disney doing.
That's the most dangerous people on the
planet. That's the most stupidest thing ever. You don't want to play female, but
we all know, right? 100%. If they did a character creation, most people would just choose to make a girl. That's all they will do. So they just hate it. It's like, oh, I'm being forced to choose either a male or a female. It's like, bitch, if you had the chance to make your own character, you know you'd fucking make a woman.
But look, put it to you like this, right? Remember old PlayStation days? The first female that everybody wanted to play Tomb Raider. Everybody. So I don't know. I don't understand what's going on right now with the whole pushing the female agenda discrimination thing. Come on, like we had Tomb Raider, we had Metroid Prime, Resident Evil. They're all powerful female characters.
I don't know. When I played Tekken, I was always choosing Anna or Nina.
Dude, I was playing as Christy. Shoot,
Christy Montero. Yeah, she a bad bitch too.
That was my girl.
I mean, think of it like this: when you play like any game that has a character creation and you're running around as a character and you see it from behind, majority of people choose a woman so that they can just see the arse and just run around. That's all that you do. Like, so I don't know why people are getting so uppity because of this. It's just like, who gives a shit?
You don't even have to do that in GTA 6. You got ass clapping on cars. You got, got ass clapping on the beach.
And then the thing is, ain't it both of them? Ain't it the girl, Lucia, and that dude? Ain't that
I think that's her boyfriend.
What's his name? Jason? Something like that?
Yeah.
They're doing a Bonnie. They're doing a Bonnie and Clyde
playable
thing.
too. So like, what's the problem? It's like, what's the problem?
I don't see any problem with this. I really don't. I mean, I was.
I'm about to be.
People like outrage want to spend most of their time
shit.
as a male character, as a male lead, which sucks.
You she do the coldest in GTA history, bro. I guarantee you she do the coldest shit too. Watch, watch. She gonna be so cold. Watch, bro. Oh wait.
I bet you she gonna have a skill where she can seduce and rob people.
Cardi B.
Hey, not the Cardi B DLC.
Hey, they might promote Pink Friday on there though. The second one.
The Latin Barbie.
Hey, all right, but look, can I spread a rumor about GTA 6?
A rumor? Is it factual?
No, it's a rumor, and I just wanna put it out there because if it's real, it would be funny as hell.
50-50.
So
hold on, let me give you the spotlight. Go ahead with your rumor.
So I was on X and I was sliding down the feed and I seen somebody had posted that the voice actress for Lucia is a dud. They actually gonna have JT from the City Girls be her voice.
Fuck out of here.
Hell no. Why her though? They could just add Cardi. Shit. I bet off here Cardi.
Cardi needs to play Pikachu. What was the reason? What
Well, look, Cardi B from New York. I think they only said that because JT from Miami and Vice City is supposed to be Miami.
Yeah.
From what I saw, we're going back to Vice City.
So we got another Vice City?
Hopefully.
Hey, I thought that's what it was.
That's what GTA 6 is. Basically, Vice City too.
Oh, I was thinking another 6, man.
Yeah, I don't know what Vice City was going to be. It should have been Las Vegas or something.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because we already had Vice City one time.
Vegas would have been hard. Vegas would have been hard.
Well, no, I mean, look at Grand Theft Auto 5. They went back to California, and that game came out 11, 13 years ago, and it's still the number one game. They did it when they went to when they did San Andreas. You know, why mess up a good thing? They making Miami look real good.
Y'all. I gotta do it.
Yeah, because I still play Vice City.
Yo, Popeyes. This ghost pepper wing is hitting for breakfast. I just gotta let y'all know, Popeyes. I would marry you.
Are we doing food advertisements now?
You know what? This is a sponsor.
Give me the camera.
Popeyes, if y'all want to sponsor
give me the camera.
Nerdz podcast, you can. I mean,
we doing advertisements right now. Give me the camera.
Give him the whole year's supplies. All right,
man.
Drink Duff.
This man.
Where did you find that at?
Drink Duff.
Wait, where did you find Duff?
Duff beer. No.
You took it to the Simpson area. Damn.
Oh my God. Where did you find that?
All right. So we got the controversy stuff out of the way. So here's some pretty decent drops. Monster Hunter announced a while back that they were having a 20th anniversary website pop up in March. Had no idea that the final game trailer was them dropping Monster Hunter Wilds, the next console PC game, in the game trailers. Monster Hunter is one of my favorite franchises Capcom has done in a long, long time. And dang, they did a great job on this. Visions of Mana, I'm glad Square's doing another Mana game. We got Final Fantasy Remake Part 2. We got more trailers for that. Suicide Squad killed the Justice League.
Okay, we gotta talk about that kill the Justice League.
That's the movie or the game?
The game.
The game.
That's it. I thought it was gonna be a movie, man.
Another game that's been in development for like 3 years.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I don't know how y'all feel about Kill the Justice League, but it's giving me Marvel's Avengers, but the bad version of Marvel's Avengers. And Marvel's Avengers are already bad.
It's a different take on it. I actually think it will do real good. As far as like
I mean, are they gonna give us every Suicide Squad member off rip? It is no like.
I don't think so. I think it's going to the popularity of like the films they have. But the thing is, it's a games for service, a service for games. Whatever the fuck how that saying go. So we could possibly, if it's successful, see a lot more members join and a lot more Justice League members join as well.
Right.
But the hurdle they gotta get over first is selling the game and make sure that people want to play it before they even get to the point of introducing more characters.
Just want to get a Will Smith Deadshot skin and go around smacking people.
Slap.
So far, it's Captain Boomerang, Harley Quinn, Manship, and Deadshot.
Hang on, before we carry on.
My dream is halfway true.
If they make a Will Smith skin, they should have a thing like I say you go around slapping, but like an ability called the slappening. Adds more and more and more power to each slap that you do. And it's just infinite. That's what I want. I think it'd be
Chris Rock on there.
A final move. He pull out a big old gold rifle, Oscar color, and boom, shoot you.
Hey, he might pull out the Oscar the fish. You know, he also played on that fish.
Shark Tales or something like that. Yeah.
Yep. No. If they do it, it comes with a limited edition rifle called Chris, and that's it.
Oh,
Hey, yo.
And his special weapon is a shiny new bat that's bald. He called it the Jada.
Oh my God, no.
Oh no.
It's the last boss. Just looks at him. He's like, "I'm sorry."
That's the G.I. Jane Joe. Exclusive.
Bro, he just said a bald bat named Jada.
That's gonna be the most shiniest bat ever.
That'll be the greatest inside gamer. Come on,
Never go knock
WB.
Sean.
That's
Give it
that
to us,
G.I.
man.
Jane exclusive right there. That bet.
Man.
Oh no.
Slickfinity.
You gotta catch that
right.
on Hasbro on that one. Get that.
Now, my question though, how did they not introduce what's his name, Joker?
Joker not part of the Suicide Squad.
Which one? No,
Joker
he never was.
did.
He was in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What,
but
y'all
he was
talking about the
part of
game?
But he wasn't part of the Suicide Squad.
Right.
I just
Wait,
want the
you talking
Joker
about the game, bro?
to show
Honestly, he had no purpose in that movie.
He was just there.
He was just trying to get his bitch. That's all.
That shit was stupid.
Hey, it's better than
And he
the witch
still was
they had.
struggling. And he still
Yo,
was
that
struggling.
witch, Enchantress.
She said,
I'm the witch of death.
He did that thriller. That was a thriller.
She's
bro.
moving, boy. She's
it's
killing them. I was like,
But my thing is, right, so the Suicide Squad has a everlasting, ever revolving cast, from comic books to, you know, whatever kind of media they've been in. The team ain't never been the same. And they could make a lot of money if they do it right.
but that's the thing,
Releasing,
though. Would you want to play it? Have you guys seen the trailer? Like, would you want to play that?
definitely, yeah.
I'm gonna play it off, like, just
I'll
off
give it a
rip,
try.
but I just have a feeling this might be one of those, just like Avengers, just like Gotham Knights. It's gonna be hyped that month or so, and then
It becomes free.
I don't know what to tell y'all,
I mean,
but
we just gotta boycott.
I'm gonna play
we just
it.
gotta
I'm gonna try
boycott
it, but-
microtransactions. We gotta boycott that shit.
That's when
I
they
do
put
agree
in
with that.
the Will Smith skin with the slappening and the Chris gun.
all that
It's like
shit's
20 quid.
free.
Right.
look, I don't know what to tell y'all. I'm a let's see.
I would buy that game just to play as Will Smith to smack people.
That's all you gonna do?
It's the only thing you can do. Like, fuck their ass.
I mean, I would use Harley Quinn, comical relief, big ass hammer. But yeah, I want to play Suicide Squad and laugh.
Yeah, for sure. They're definitely gonna drop those skins, because like pretty
Yeah, I
much
just
most of
wanna-
those type of games, they always drop like the movie skins.
Right.
So at some point, so like I definitely feel like they're gonna do that for sure.
I mean, now, if they do what Avengers did, the Avengers game did, it'll be good. But don't kill the game off before it even has a chance to get better, because that's what happened with Avengers. They overhyped it way too soon
and then let it die.
Yeah,
then started adding stuff like
I got booted out my own system. That's why I disappeared. I was like, oh shit.
But didn't the reason why Avengers failed is because I know it was due to the character Camilla Khan. Like, that was the one thing, like, no one wanted to play as her. They wanted to play as like the other characters, but the main focus was on Camilla.
Well, I mean, that is
at some point, yeah.
Hey,
But
I
the
liked
thing is-
Camilla Khan.
But that's it. If you guys played the game, you were
And
playing
it was
as the other
a
Avengers.
mix of a lot of stuff too, because I pre-ordered Avengers like I want to say 6 months before it came out, and I had PlayStation at the time, so they said, what they say, November of this year we're gonna drop Spider-Man. November come, no Spider-Man. December come, no Spider-Man.
Right.
We didn't get Spider-Man till like a whole 6 months later. And I'm like,
And then
oh
when you
my
got
God.
Spider-Man, it was the most lackluster version of him with the most story.
Yeah.
No
I don't
story.
care, like when you
I don't
make
care, bro.
those type of games, bro, like with that type of premise where it's a team based and it's a like like you were saying, it's an ever changing roster. I think you need to stick to that, like really commit. because
How you gonna drop
a team game that has like 50,000 people, but then the first year it's only the first 5 people on it. Like that's kind of crazy.
Right.
Like you create this game with this premise, you got to stick to it. Like you got to stick to that shit. You can't. That's what kills the game. I think that was one of the major things with Avengers. Like
Y'all think
Avengers
it
is a
would've been
big
And
ass
they
better if
tried
it
roster,
to
would've
bro.
they tried their best to cash grab on Black Panther after Chadwick Boseman passed.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, he had the best expansion. If you play the game, it's like a
It
standalone game.
was the
itself.
best. His
Yeah, it was the best.
definitely the
Definitely.
best.
They cash grabbed so hard on that.
but they definitely
Yes, for sure. For sure. That
Like
was yeah.
it was a lot of controversy, a lot of pointless microtransactions, a lot of lackluster in character development, and like, come on,
Yeah.
Spider-Man. Like, I was so
Like
disappointed when
being
he
on
dropped
the
Did that game
Avengers.
ever
Why are
came
y'all
out?
adding him?
Did that game ever came out?
Which one?
What?
The Black Panther.
No, it's still in development right now.
Again? Damn, that's the longest development ever.
Not surprised.
Well, I mean, we get Blade before Black Panther and Wolverine. So,
Bro, you have to do
Yo,
a
I
Black
swear to
Panther
God,
game
we're getting Blade
justice.
before Wolverine.
Wakanda is so.
I mean, Wolverine, Blade, Spider-Man, and then possibly Black Panther or Captain America. I don't know which one they're gonna push first.
Bro, Black Panther has to be the most hooded cyberpunk game ever. Like, for real.
I can see that actually.
Like, really, that it has to be. It has to be in the year 4000. Like
Future Wakanda.
no, I'm just saying, like, it take place in this time period, but Wakanda is so technically advanced.
Oh, it
has
is.
to be.
It is.
Their year is like they're in the
Yeah.
year 4000. It has to be
But that's the
that
thing.
kind of setting.
I think they're gonna definitely go after the film since that's so successful. So it's gonna be definitely based off of the Disney films, Disney/Marvel. So we might get a
To a
Chadwick
point.
Boseman actual designed character, or if it's not going to be him, it's going to be a skin of Chadwick. You know what I mean? That's what they're going to do.
I don't think they'd do that.
Wait,
They did it with every other
thought
game. You look at Spider-Man. We got the
Black
Sam
Panther
Raimi.
game, isn't it T'Chaka? I thought it was T'Chaka, not T'Challa. For the Black
T'Challa.
Panther game.
Yeah,
it's the
but that's what I'm saying. It might be a skin as Chadwick. You know, he might be a skin.
Oh,
there.
okay. Yeah. For sure.
But we got that trailer for
Man, if they
Kill.
they need to do it. They need to do like go down the chain of Black Panthers. If they do a game, I want to start with Bashinga for real.
Bushinga.
That would be
First
nice.
Oh, that makes sense. They should do a movie with that one though.
Yeah. But you know what? Let's see this trailer for Justice League, man. We're gonna see. Let's see. Where is that? Here it is. Let's see this trailer. Y'all see it?
Nah.
Hell nah.
Can't see nothing. Nope, I ain't saying nothing.
I've been patiently waiting for your video to buffer.
But basically, that's that. Did y'all see anything?
Nope.
Did y'all hear anything?
Nope.
No.
I heard, I saw everything. I was listening and hearing everything. Like I don't know, man. Hold up. Let me try this again. Y'all keep talking. Let's see.
But yeah, man, if we had if that Black Panther game, it should start from Bashinga.
Go
Like,
down to history. Hell yeah.
nobody really, not even in the comic books, do they got a decent history on the actual first, because he not the first Black Panther. He just the first Black Panther that started Wakanda. You know.
It would be nice to see an origin story of Wakanda.
Yeah,
I really do think that needs to happen.
definitely.
Oh, let's see. Let's try this one more time. Let's see. Let me see. It says choose a window. Oh no. Which one is it? How are we gonna share it? There it is. There it is. Let's see if y'all can see it. Y'all see it now?
Nope.
Nope.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
What? Oh, here it is. Here it is. I thought I gotta do this.
There you go.
There you go.
There we go.
Wrong button.
Hold on. Now the funny thing is, how do I make it play? Hold up, found it.
There we go.
We trusted you. Let you live among us. Now your friends are slaughtering the people they swore to protect. Batman, Green Lantern, The Flash, Superman.
My Justice League will burn this earth down for me.
Flash, how do I stop this?
You have to kill us, Diana. We have to die to save the world.
We can work with that.
Finally, someone let me out of my cage. Now, talk to me and pick up the bottom of the game. Nah, I couldn't be there. Nah, you shouldn't be scared. I'm good at prepared, and I'm under each snare, intangible. But you didn't pick the way to
You think you're a team now?
You think you can stop us?
Thought you'd never ask.
Pick and choose, sit and lose, all you different crews. Chips and dudes, who you think is really kicking too?
He's the fastest man alive, according to all these girlfriends.
I'm happy, feeling glad I got sunshine. In a bag, I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on.
So, what's the plan?
Time for us bad guys to save the world.
My future is coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on.
Ah, come on.
On my motherfucking birthday. That shit come out on my motherfucking birthday. Oh shit.
Now all I know is what they gonna do against Superman.
Oh shit.
Anybody else but Superman.
Superman's the bastard,
solo
just like
them.
Batman.
When watching that just reminded me of like DC Online or something. Like it felt like it was just a trailer for these are raid bosses you've got to defeat. Here is the DLC, and I'm just like it looks fun. It just looks like it's.
Yeah, it does
know.
feel DC
Okay.
Online-ish.
Just seeing Black Deadshot, I feel like my dream is gonna come true.
Will
That's
Smith
all I'm
with,
saying.
Weapons Man. I don't know. It looks cool. I'm
That
gonna test it out. I'm gonna
that
test
that that was something else right there.
it. Trailers can be misleading though, because the trailer
Oh,
looks
yeah.
hard. The gameplay could be like completely ass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it was definitely something.
Yeah, I agree with that one. Damn, they could have made a movie out of that one. Shit. I would love to see that shit.
I mean, the premise behind the Suicide Squad taking down the Justice League in itself, I mean, it's been done in the comic books, but in itself, as a game, I mean, it's very interesting.
Right. I mean, this is pretty much a Game Awards episode, so I ain't mad at this right now. But how y'all feel about Jordan Peele and Kojima teaming up, making a horror game that I'm not going to play? But
It depends
how
on the
y'all
horror
feel
game.
about that?
You said Jordan Peele
Yeah,
for
Jordan
King
Peele.
Peele? For King
Yeah.
Peele.
Yeah.
Yep. You know, he do Us. He did.
Yeah, I know.
He did
They
Nope.
Get Out, all that Candyman.
Now he's teaming up with Kojima. They're making a horror game called OD. Like,
oh yeah, I saw.
That's gonna be crazy.
Y'all want to see that too? Because I found a whole new on this shit.
Yeah,
Hold
show
on.
it.
That's
Show
probably
it.
gonna be the scariest game ever made. Like hands down, probably.
Oh no, it's going to be the scariest game ever made because it's going to be something I'm not going to play.
I mean, anybody that knows how Jordan Peele operates and thinks knows that man.
Let me tell y'all, if I play this game and I was stream it, every viewer would possibly have a stroke for me. That's how I know I'm not going to.
Oh, hang on. Before we carry on, I just had a look at the Suicide Squad game, and here in the UK, they've given like a deluxe digital edition where you can get Harley Quinn as Wonder Woman, Deadshot as Batman, Boomerang as the Flash, and then Killer Shark as Superman, like just in skins. And I was like, oh, and then they got like the OC original stuff. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Probably not going to buy it, but that's pretty cool.
I just want a Margot Robbie skin. That's all I want.
Margot Robbie?
Yep.
I don't know, man. If they put her in a Barbie skin just to throw it in there, then I'll play with it.
Nah, if they get for real, Kelly Kuklo.
Oh, Kelly Kuklo. Oh, yeah.
If they gave her a skin, that'd be dope.
See, y'all met Kelly as Harley the cartoon. I met her in Charm. She played Billy, the young witch trainer. So I'm way back. Kelly. Yeah, boy, I think we're gonna buy this shit. I'm gonna get Justice League, but let's check out that this creepy ass game. Oh, it's Xbox. Never mind. Let's turn it off.
This man.
Nope. I just already know. Listen to the music. Nope. Oh,
the hungry purple dinosaur ate the kind zingy fox, the jabbering crab, and the mad whale, and started vending and quacking.
The hungry purple dinosaur ate the kind zingy fox, the jabbering crab, and the mad whale, and started vending and quacking.
Looks alright so far.
The hungry purple dinosaurs ate the kind zingy fox, the jabbering crab, and the mad whale, and started vending and quacking.
Wait, he talking about Barney? He said purple dinosaur. The fuck?
No.
Wait, this supposed to be a movie or a game?
This is a game.
Damn, this shit is too real.
Did you see the door open in her eyes?
Yeah, man. It might be The Grudge.
No, man, quit that.
Yeah, I'm just fucking with you.
that no. My heartbeat is. I'm not fucking with that.
Bro, anybody that knows how Jordan Peele operates and already knows that this man is about to pull the most degrading, messed up mental shit out of his head.
Oh, well, see, I like that because I watch Key and Peele anyway. So, you know, I like that kind of shit. So, I'd be the one to get that game to play that. Especially on Xbox. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I will. I'm gonna watch it on YouTube because I'm not buying an Xbox. I'm sorry.
So we all know we want to watch a YouTuber just play it. Mark,
I'll play it. I'll buy it. It looks all right, but yeah, all you're gonna get is me just going.
I'm gonna need like a story or something. Like, is the game just them in the face? And like, I don't understand. I don't got no concept.
Are we supposed to recite the purple dinosaur rhyme to passing?
I don't know. That was the weirdest thing ever. Just people, big face, and the camera just rambling stupid stuff.
The old man,
the orange is looking at me, laughing. Cotton in the wall, water dropping from the ceiling. Like, what? I don't understand what it's called. What's the point? Maybe it's too early, or maybe they keep it a mystery. But
I think it's gonna be a mystery for a while, because if they drop too much right now, people will be like, "I want it now." That to me pretty much sold me. Like, if that's what the graphics are going to be kind of like, I'm sold. I'll probably pick it up if I know a little bit more about it later on. But I think it looks all right, to be fair.
Yeah.
If it's going to be a movie S game, then it might be interesting to play. Otherwise than that, right now I don't see any appeal in it being too interesting.
I have to agree. I need more information than just the big purple dinosaur.
Right. Maybe they saw Barney and he was changing or something.
I thought he was talking about Barney, man. That's why I asked. It's like, he talking about Barney? That's the only purple dinosaur I know.
The whole movie is called OD because you found Barney's OnlyFans. Like,
oh Lord,
kids. Sorry.
Well, I know he wasn't talking about no Land Before Time. Shit, it was coming down to
Oh man.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that dinosaur. Transformer one.
Or Megatron.
Me, Grimlock. Red Ranger dinosaur.
So he either talking about Megatron or Barney.
And let's see what other games they have.
Mega Barney.
Oh shit. Oh, Death Stranding 2 is a game coming back out. I don't care about that.
And then we also have Dragon Ball Tenkaichi 4, or now better known as Sparking Zero, which is coming out.
Wait a minute. Let me pull up that trailer.
Yo, that shit is fire.
I didn't know we could do trailers on this thing. This is going to be a great what you call that?
Experience.
Man, we got trailers. Like, who podcast showing trailers?
I don't see no podcast doing that.
Let me see. All right, there we go. But yeah. Wait, before we even do that, did we lose a guest?
Yes.
Sage, where the hell you at? Let me hit him up real quick.
He's gone.
I think the OD got him, man. I told you it was a monster. It ain't one of our hosts, man.
The purple dinosaur is just
it's go. He done ate him, man. Every time we show a trailer, a person disappears. Man. But you know, let's watch that Dragon Ball Z trailer right here. I know y'all want to see it because it's going to be great.
This does look cool. There's a little bit of behind it already, actually.
Mark, you gotta do the voiceover.
This might be a legacy.
Yo.
This might be a Dragon Ball Z legacy.
I'll show you the horrors of hell.
Let's go. Shake
now
the
perish along with this planet.
Break the heaven. Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero.
Right. So, two things with that right now. One is that you have to start from the Raditz saga, which I fucking hate Dragon Ball Z games or Dragon Ball games when they go back to let's go back to the very beginning. It's like, bitch, I don't give a shit about that anymore. We've passed that. And then the second one is apparently it's not 2-player. You have to play it online, which I'm like, what happens if you
wait? This is not a 2-player game.
It's like you have to have another PlayStation or whatever to play it. So if a mate came round, you can't play it with someone else, and they've given the second control pad apparently. And
that just lowers it down.
Yeah,
wait, so it's not a 2-player game. You have to play only online.
Hold on, you saying it's not co-op?
So it's co-op, but you can't co-op with your friend right next to you. You'd have to fight. Say, if me and you played, that's fine online. But if you were around here or if I was around there, we wouldn't be able to play on the same like console. Apparently,
it just reminded me of Legacy, man. It reminded me of Dragon Ball Z's Legacy. The Dragon Ball Legacy mobile game.
Yeah, so we can play online, but we just can't play in the same room on the same console, which is
That's not bullshit. I ain't gonna buy that shit. I'll go back to PlayStation.
It's 100% Gary and just got knocked down to like 60.
That's the only downside to see when you get so excited about something, man. That's the only downside to online gaming, man. They want it one way, and like I really do miss like traditional co-op couch play. Like you can't do it no more.
You can. I mean, sometimes like I have people over and we play some games. Me and my brother be going at it. But the sad thing is, I could be in my bedroom, he could be in his room, and we still playing online. So it's kind of like the year 2020 version of co-op. So I get that aspect, but they shouldn't eliminate the full person-to-person interaction for local gameplay. That's what I don't like. So I would have to look that up because that's crazy.
Right, I still go to arcades, man.
Seriously.
See, one thing I
like
want...
they're adult arcades, like they got bars and stuff.
I know. I've been to like
they so lit, man.
Like Dave and Buster's is a fun one.
Right.
Yeah.
So
they have one in Seattle. I forget the name of it.
No, I'm not even like out here. There's it's like a arcade bar and grill type of place.
That one out here too.
It just got old school games and pinball machines and like it's crazy.
It's like that. We got that out here. I don't know what it's called, but it only opens up I think 5 p.m. to like 2 a.m.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to.
See,
I'm gonna be in soon.
I am hoping that they put in, one of those. You have to grind to become like the next level. So some games that you were able to become Super Saiyan way before the events in the game. I hope to God you can become a Super Saiyan God in Raditz Saga because I will solo the fuck out of everything that way.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious to do.
Yeah,
I just want to go all the way. I want to go Ultra Instinct, and when they're like, "Oh my God, Dad, why have you got white hands?" Like, bitch, I've ascended. I am Ultra Instinct. I'm going to fuck everything up right now. That's what I want.
Sure, they might do it. I mean, if you play the other Budokai Tenkaichis, all you do is just charge the levels. You know what I mean? If you get to level 7 and you press down the little 2 thumb things, and he goes Super Saiyan 4 at that time.
Yeah.
So.
Man, they need to introduce those ridiculous ass fusions again.
Fusion,
like Goku.
That was in Tenkaichi 2, right?
Goku fusing with Hercule type shit, you know?
Yeah, I think that was in Tenkaichi 2.
Yeah.
No. Either Tenkaichi 2 or Budokai 2. I don't know. Either one of them.
It was one of them, but they need to do that again. That was funny. I'll buy it then.
So going off of the superhero. Oh wait, we're still talking about a superhero. A superhero that breaks the internet, breaks everything, goes to different universes at his own leisure. What do we got to say about Deadpool 3?
It looks all right.
Oh, we getting to leaks, man. First of all, Ryan Reynolds is pissed. He like, y'all leaking all the special stuff. But you know what, Ryan, I see you because y'all tried to play us with Deadpool 2 and had leaked all those images and that fake trailer, and it wasn't even the movie. So I don't trust y'all. So I think y'all playing with us. Y'all playing with me.
I mean, that whole Sabretooth Wolverine Deadpool fight, it looked pretty real, but it could be a throw off. Like, definitely could. That's crazy.
It could be
just to give everybody something to look forward to, like, and it don't even be in the movie. You know, that's some Ryan Reynolds shit to do.
But what's glorious is what he said about everything. I'm looking at a tweet or X post that he did through. I'm
gonna keep calling it Twitter. I don't care.
Yeah, it's Twitter.
Yeah. Deadpool began with a leak, so I'm joining in. But please don't overuse the phrase. Deadpool Leaks. Because it might screw up the search results if anyone is looking for Deadpool Leaks or Deadpool spoilers or perhaps Deadpool scoops.
I just think
this is funny.
Yeah, that sounds like he want people to look that shit up.
I just say do it, but I think it's more than this, you have to do it at your own discretion, because if all of a sudden you're looking for leaks and you get spoiled, and you're like, oh, I'm so angry that this is in, you spoiled it yourself.
And to be honest, Deadpool is one of those movies that you can spoil the living shit out of it and not give a damn. Because Deadpool himself will spoil it for you. Because that's how bad Deadpool is.
Yeah. Ryan Reynolds, he got a way of mind fucking people even before these movies come out. So
it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not going to look into like spoilers. I know they're going to be posted everywhere, but you know it's more of a case of just mute the name. That's mainly it.
If I want spoils on Deadpool, I'd message Ryan myself and say, spoil me completely. I don't want to watch the movie. I just want the spoils. And he'd probably he would probably troll the fans and go, okay, you're going to private message me saying you want spoils? Okay, here's the entire movie script, and it's completely randomized.
Or just blocks you.
That too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think even if he leaked, like even if he was like, here you go, here's the entire script and it's randomized, people will just believe it's real, and then get really pissy when there's not that musical with Spider-Man in there.
yeah, if you hit Ryan Reynolds up, the best bet to get him to respond is tell him that your Mint Mobile sucks ass.
Just let him come back over to the UK so he can look at his football team, and that's it. Oh, I know he's here. I know he'll be here soon.
I'm sorry, I checked out on Deadpool 3. I'm just waiting for the movie.
Yeah.
I'm not completely checked out because I'm like, I know it's leaks out there, but I ain't gonna believe it because it's Ryan Reynolds. I'm just gonna watch the movie.
Yeah, I'm very much for the film. I don't really care about leaks. So if they happen, they happen. But at the end of the day, everything gets spoiled because someone has to get clout. So fuck it, it's going to happen.
True.
Yeah. One
Will
way
it
or
ruin
another.
the experience, though, if they are true? Not necessarily, because I don't know the context of these people showing up and what they're going to do. So it's not going to ruin it for me. But I really wish it was a day and age where I didn't have to see this stuff. You know what I mean?
Man, I'm just happy I get to see my baby Halle Berry as Storm again. Oh my god!
What if she cut her famous line to piss everybody off? She's what happened to a tool when it's struck by lightning. I'm like, no, don't finish it. The same thing that happens to everything else. I would be so mad.
Well, she does better as Storm than she did Catwoman.
Hey, that was a bird movie. Okay. Speaking of games and Catwoman, do y'all remember y'all played that game for PS2 when it came out?
Yeah, I loved it. I'm sorry, I loved it.
It was fun for a moment, but using the joystick to fight, like who designed that shit? I hated it.
I went 3 levels in and couldn't finish. It was a rental game for me.
Hold on, you had to use a joystick to fight?
Yes, you had to use the thumbsticks to actually move and fight. Like it was interesting concept. Execution got a Z, but I understood what they were trying to go for because she was like capoeira or whatever. So you use a little joysticks to move around. But I mean, the graphics look like the movie to me. So they had the same budget for CGI.
No, the graphics in the game were better than the movie.
Yeah, that was bad, and it was on PS2, y'all. I was like, what is happening?
For real.
I haven't played it, never will.
Hey, if you want to experience a little torture, go play Catwoman on PS2. Get an emulator.
Emulator.
Well, looks like that's another game to add to my list of eBay games to get.
I'm sorry, I didn't say emulator on this recorded podcast, but Super Mega Force it.
Oh no!
I don't require anybody to pay for that.
But hey, that was really clever.
If you're a Ranger fan, you will get it. If you don't, it ain't for you.
Right.
What's our next topic, man? Oh, it's right here in my face. Let's talk about the block Doctor Who.
Oh. Okay. So I think he's going to do really, really well. Like he was, after seeing him in the latest episode, I think he'll do really, really well. I think he's got that kind of charisma, and I'm looking forward to seeing what he's doing. There's just some controversy, or is it controversy? There's just some stuff that the fandom isn't happy about at the moment, and I think it's just the way that the regeneration, or it's now called bi-generation or something like that, which now has thrown people into thinking of like, so when the Doctor needs to regenerate, whenever the new Doctor leaves, is he going to split into two, or is he going to do the old school regeneration where it's like, he changes there and then? It just seems a little bit kind of at the moment. And his new sonic screwdriver, it looks like a TV remote, which again shouldn't be called sonic screwdriver, should just be sonic TV remote or foot pedal or whatever it is. Have you seen?
I don't know anything about Doctor Who, so just knowing that the guy from that Netflix show is actually going to be Doctor Who makes me interested.
Pull up a picture of the new sonic screwdriver.
Okay, hang on, let me find it. Like, it's one of those things. I think what I don't like about all of this is, I think it's Russell T Davies turned around and he pretty much just said, "I want to piss everybody off. I want to piss everyone off completely," and it's not. I don't think that's what you should be doing to the fan base. I just don't think you should try and piss your fan base off, the loyal ones that are meant to be following it. Like, you can easily add more stuff in, but don't piss the fans off because they'll just fucking leave it and then that's it.
I don't know. He said a sonic
screwdriver.
I'm searching right now. Which one is it?
No, that's. I need to. Okay, so.
Doctor Who. Let's see.
Like, look up the 15th Doctor sonic screwdriver.
God damn, how many doctors they got?
There's like tons.
15.
15th Doctor sonic screwdriver. That's the 14.
I just literally put in new sonic screwdriver. That's all you need to put in.
Oh, this thing?
Yeah, that's literally the sonic screwdriver now.
Click on the picture.
Yeah, make it.
I don't want to agree to your article. How do you blow? Oh, there it is.
So, for people who are listening to this, basically the sonic screwdriver.
Watch it too.
This is my first time seeing it. It is huge.
That's what she said.
She said.
Yeah, it's the entire British people are just ripping the shit out of it. But the problem is like they had a new one made for the Doctor in the new specials, and I don't know why they didn't go, and let's keep this.
I think they're gonna do you know what they did with Peter's Doctor. He started off with the sonic glasses.
Yeah.
And then he ended up getting a proper sonic screwdriver.
I think
so. That could be the case here, but that thing is weird.
Yeah, it's like they did a small video on it, and it goes through those stuff, and just the whole God. The British public have just absolutely ridiculed it online. Let me find some pictures.
You know what that
the hell is that?
That's a sonic
that looks
screwdriver.
like an amazing vase for some type of Tesla drink.
Hey y'all, you want to try this out?
So
is
there
that
are
a
two
big
doctors
ass green button?
time?
Yeah, apparently they've made it so like it's Galfranian near the button, and it's meant to say something I can't remember. They made it just for the new Doctor, so I've got a feeling that basically
he has a Gallifrey button.
yeah. I just think when you see it in action, like normally with a sonic screwdriver. Have I got a pen anywhere? Okay, I'm gonna use my so like with that it'd normally be like that, and then you basically scan. Now it just looks like I'm pushing a button like that. So it'll basically be like, oh yeah, I'm doing that. Oh, I've done that. Yeah, and then it's like here's my scan device. Yeah,
That's
I know
gonna
what
be
it looks
thumbnail.
like. Just my thing. Yeah. But yeah, I think I don't like the fact that Russell T Davies is trying to change a lot of stuff because he wants to piss off the fan base. It just or the diehard fans. And the entire episode was the whole thing where he splits in two. It now opens up because they haven't explained it properly, and they went with the whole thing of, I don't know what this is about either. And,
It's a myth.
And I'm just like, okay, so let's say a couple of years time, new Doctor comes along, so he gets shot, he regenerates. Does he just split into two, and it keeps going on because now there are two Doctors, or does he go into regeneration? And I think these are things that if you're going to piss someone off, give them the reason why to be pissed off.
Can I give a quick unrefined theory?
Go on.
The same way that they explain the way he just whipped out that big ass hammer and split the TARDIS, it could have been in the realms of, okay, we're stuck in the toy maker's little bubble right now, so that's probably why this happened to us. Like, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I think when they explain it in the episode, it's like this is the game, and he knew exactly what he wanted. Because he's like, I want to play with the new Doctor. So I understand what you're saying, and maybe that could be a thing. That's the reason why they've done it. I don't know. Like, I would like an explanation in the Christmas episode. Like, at least, even if he's talking to himself and he goes, shit, yeah, like, I didn't meet that. Or he talks to the TARDIS. Because it was funny in that episode as well, when they turn around and they go, what was it they said? The Doctor will never settle down, and he wants to go off in time and space, and it's just like, oh, I don't think I could do this. Here's your TARDIS. I can go do that shit anyway. Who gives a fuck right now? So he can go off and do the adventures. Right. So it could do. So there's two theories that are coming up. You've got the one that he goes off opens up a spin-off, and then you've got another Doctor that can regenerate. Or
why is it stuck with your face, Logan, and turn around?
I have no clue.
Or he becomes the curator of the museum that we saw back when you had David Tennant and Matt Smith, which I think would be a very cool thing to have. But I'm just hoping that they don't fuck shit up. Let's just hope that. I just don't want them to mess it all up.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It looks like a TV remote. Yeah. I mean,
it's like an off-brand beta bonder.
Yeah. And I think the one thing that I get annoyed, because obviously you've got new fans and you've got old fans in, and I feel like you have to also consider the older fans and how they would think about all of this, because you have people going, fuck you type thing, and get mad about it. It's like, yeah, but those people who have watched it over 60 years have supported it. You've got to think of them as well. You can't just go middle finger, fuck you type thing. So it's more kind of how do you balance all of that to make it still acceptable by all?
Yeah, and Doctor Who has kind of gone downhill since Peter, from what most of some of my other friends are saying about it. I personally could only stand Eccleston up to Matt Smith.
Yeah, it's only because you had Chip Hutnell come in, or whatever his name was, and he wanted to put his stamp on it. So I think I was talking to one of my best friends about this because he's a huge Doctor Who fan, and I feel like when you had the time where the Doctor's only meant to have 13 lives, and then that's it. So when they did that special where the Time Lords
Timeless Child,
it was before the Timeless Child. So because that was before anyone kind of knew about it. You had the whole thing of like the Time Lords give him another 13 regenerations, which is absolutely fine. You can keep this going for so many years. But when it came to the Timeless Child, that's when Chibnall was like, I'm going to mess things up because I want to make people go, oh my God, like, you can't do that, like a shock value. And he fucked with a what they call, I'm guessing, a legacy character. And because you've done that, you've just messed the entire whole thing up for anyone coming along. And because Russell T Davies is a friend for Chris, they're not going to retcon this. They're not going to change it. And they've kept a lot of things. So when you have loads of bad writing and then suddenly you get good, it's like Russell T Davies has just gone, fuck you. Don't give a shit about you. And this is all about what I'm doing now. And I'm just like, man, come on. I mean, they shot on the Doctor in the first Christmas special, not Christmas special, sorry, the first 60th anniversary, and it just feels like they kept doing it, and then this was the only decent episode that they've done. I don't know, I feel like Doctor Who's completely changed, but I don't know if they're doing it in a good way. But I'm liking the new Doctor. I think he works really well and embodies the excitement and the kind of silly and the craziness of the Doctor, but I won't know until we see the Christmas episode, and I'll go like, oh yeah, that is actually true, or man, this is going to suck absolute balls for the next couple of years.
when it comes to Doctor Who, like, I feel like Doctor Who is a show that really embraces change a lot and has been for years. I mean, you could even see that from what was it, like the 1990s Paul McGann Doctor Who movie. Like he had a Victorian style TARDIS and things like that, and then you have David Tennant. He come in and he all radical and want to scream in passion, and then you got Peter, who was more like a teacher. They really embrace different kinds of time periods, personalities, and when it comes to Doctor Who right now, I feel like this guy is gonna definitely be a good Doctor, and I don't know how they're gonna explain this bi-generation thing, but it is pissing a lot of people off.
Yeah, I think Doctor Who has changed, and it has changed with the times, but I think it's just the writing and how you kind of move it. So I was watching someone explain so the episode with the Meep, which I fucking hate, because I hate that sort of puppet type thing, because it just reminds me of that. I mean, Doctor Who's always been silly and it's always had goofy aliens, but it's not moved forward, and I just hated the fucking Meep. It annoyed me. But the fact it's just like, I am the Meep. I am going to. It's like, I just want to punch it in the face. I would buy it and punch it in the face a few times. But it was the point where you had like the Doctor is like billions of years old, apparently, from one thing, but they say he's 1,000 years old, and you know that he knows all of this change. And then suddenly, when he's just like, "Oh, maybe we'll get him out there," and then you have Rose that goes, "Did you just talk about his pronouns?" And it's like, cool, we can include pronouns, and then it goes like, "Oh, I'm the Meep," but it's the way it takes you out of the story that it was just kind of it felt like it was forced in there. And then you had near the end where it's just like, well, you're not a woman anymore, so you wouldn't know what this is. And I'm just like, these are things that you don't shit on the Doctor for, because out of all of it, the Doctor is probably the most brainiest person, the most smartest person in the entire universe, and you're shitting on him a lot more. So I don't mind the change, but as long as the writing works with it, not let's force these things that we have to tick boxes, we have to make sure that everybody's fine, because we don't want letters of complaint. And it's already had 100 complaints due to Rose, which I don't think is, I don't know why you would have that, because Rose was actually an okay character. It just felt very kind of, why would you complain about it? I don't see the point in complaining about it, but I would complain about the writing, and that's literally just about it. So hoping it changes, but you can have change, not just we have to force change.
I see what you're saying completely. You know, at the end of the day, Doctor Who's been here since what, the 60s. It's not going nowhere. It's gonna keep changing with the times, and everybody who, you know, everybody has their favorite doctor. At the end of the day, you know, you got kids these days growing up with Jodie's doctor, and people like me, I grew up with the Ninth Doctor. You know, and from there, like I grew up with the Doctor Who reboot, basically, with the new age doctors, and my favorite doctor is David Tennant, honestly. But just seeing how Doctor Who has progressed from when I started to where it is now, and it is making me go back and look at the first Doctor, the second, third Doctor, which by far the third Doctor is amazing. That guy, it's just, you know, we got to move forward, and people gonna complain, and it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I think with it now, like Doctor, like when you had David Tennant, you had such great writing all the way through David Tennant's era, and then obviously into Matt Smith. When it started dropping down, it was with Peter and Jodie. Like, I don't blame them at all for it, because everyone's like, "Fuck these guys!" Like, they're shit and stuff. I like Jodie as a Doctor. I thought she brought a load of different, like a fresher breath air to the whole franchise as well. It was just the writing, and I feel that when it's like escapism. When you go to a cinema, when you go watch a film, you want escapism. You want for that, say, an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever it is, to be like, oh, I don't need to think about the real world stuff. I can figure out loads of stuff on my own, and I'll be dead happy. But when you try and insert messages into it, when you try and push an agenda for no reason, that's when it takes you out. Could you imagine going to see Endgame and then, you know, having Tony go, "You're all pieces of shit. Like, human race is fucking wank as fuck. You know, all men are bad, all women are bad, every single person." And then for like 3 hours, you're being given a lecture on how you should change as a person. You're going to come out and go, "What the fuck?" And I think Doctor Who did that, because Jodie had the worst run in all of Doctor Who. She had the lowest ratings because they wanted to put these messages in, but I don't think they did it in a really good way. It was more, we're telling you, you are a shitty person. You'll love this for an hour.
And not only that though, Jodie definitely suffered from horrible timing also. Like, not only was it bad writing, it was horrible timing. Like her Doctor Who came out strong, but suffered from COVID. It suffered from COVID, and the writing suffered from that also. You know, they had to jam pack a whole story into a 6-part miniseries. That was her whole second season, and it showed. You know, you can't. I don't blame her as a, you know, she did her damn thing with what she had.
Yeah, I think, again, I agree. I think Jodie did good for what she was given. There's a literally thing that just popped up on my screen now about Jodie, and I feel like a lot of the Doctor Who fandom, obviously, they love shipping the characters together, and I feel like they always do it regardless. And I feel like the fandom maybe tried to push it a little bit harder, which, you know, it's weird because the Doctor, from what I can understand, is asexual. You know, he's not that interested, or, you know, the Doctor's not that interested. And then all of a sudden you have this entire fan base putting pressure on this as well, saying, "We want this to happen, we want that." And then the writers may have gone, "Shit, we have to fucking put this in." I just think that maybe they could have just done the whole thing better.
Well, when it comes down to that, and I can't even, me personally, that whole doctor being asexual thing, yeah, that's fine. That's fine and dandy, but Doctor Who has a wife. The Doctor has a wife, River Song, and River Song has some of the best, not if not some of the most in-depth character development and arcs, spanning, not even just from the show, like they gave Doctor Who a wife, and the story is beautiful, and it started with my favorite Doctor, so
Yeah,
go ahead.
Oh no, sorry, carry on.
No, I was just saying, like River Song, giving Doctor Who a wife gave him another dimension of personality. It made him more grounded at the time when, of course, he was a he. And that lasted all the way until, Peter.
And that makes no sense either. Why give the Doctor an actual wife? Possible kid, we don't know. But, and then we get into this era where, again, push agenda. Where's the wife? Are they going to retcon the wife?
No, the new Doctor even mentioned River Song in the last special. So River Song isn't gonna be retconned.
Yeah, I think if they did try to retcon it, I think the fan base would stand up and be like, "You can't get rid of it," because when you look at the way all the way through, like she doesn't recognize Peter, does she? She goes like, "I've not seen your face," so she only knows of the 10th Doctor. So if you imagine that all of a sudden they just get rid of that, and it's just like, why then would you spend years building up one of the best characters in Doctor Who that everybody loves? It would make absolutely no sense to it, and I think it would really infuriate me to the point where I would never support the franchise ever again, because
definitely,
yeah. It's like if all of a sudden, like for 60 years, you've seen the Doctor fly about in a TARDIS, and it's been a police box, and then all of a sudden they change it and they turn it into a milk truck. It would make no sense, and it would piss a lot of people off. That would annoy me. It would be the worst thing in the entire world to suddenly change what the Doctor is, or you change the sound of what the TARDIS makes. You don't make these subtle changes to either piss people off or please certain people. So if you got rid of River Song, because that entire episode where they're in the library, and it's just like he figures out how to save her, and then all of a sudden just runs. You got rid of all that. You might as well just fucking cancel the show right there and then.
Definitely. At this point in time, River Song to Doctor Who is just as important as a Dalek or a Cyberman.
Yeah.
Like, you can't get rid of her. Like, and honestly, the whole, I like the fact that they let Jodie be a doctor, and they introduced like the fugitive Doctor, who was another version of the Doctor previously to the time that he started calling himself the Doctor, was a female. If they introduced the husband somewhere down the line, I wouldn't be mad at that, honestly. It's just how you do it, the proper timing, and the writing. Doctor Who has suffered from some bad writing throughout times, and a retcon would piss everyone off at this point.
Yeah.
Well, we've seen many retcons already with the Timeless Child, and what was the others? There was one other major retcon that happened. I just can't think of it off the top of my head.
the Timeless Child was something that I don't think they should have put this in whatsoever. I feel like they messed up on that one. But then again, Chip wanted to massively put his stamp on Doctor Who. Now, you could easily have got rid of that retcon by, and I don't know if they did it in the latest episode, or you just have someone say, or the Master comes back and goes, I absolutely messed with you. That never happened. And you don't need to go into a long-winded thing. It's just a simple throwaway line that gets rid of absolutely everything that's happened. But because Davis is friends with Chris, he's not going to get rid of that. I would have gone, I know, mate, I'm really sorry, but we're going to have to get rid of that because that made no fucking sense.
The best way to go about what happened during the Timeless Child, I don't think, is to even get rid of it. It would be to expand on it. Again, Jodie's doctor suffered from some very bad writing because of a time crunch. And yeah, a lot of people can say, yeah, he did it just so he can, say, fuck it, I'm gonna put my stamp on this, so let's just go with this. But again, if it's expanded on a little bit more, I think it could be a really good story. And Doctor Who is known for giving you something from the Fifth Doctor that's gonna come to fruition with the 11th Doctor type vibes. That's what Doctor Who does. And I think it's just, give it some time, and instead of a whole retcon, kind of like smoothly rebooted, if that makes sense.
Oh. If they do put good writing in, that's absolutely great. But I don't know what they're going to do, because obviously with Davis now going down this whole road of I want to piss the diehard fans off, I don't know if I'm going to be trusting in his writing as much until the next person comes along or whatever that they do. I'm very interested to know how they're going to do with the rest of the series. But I just hope that they keep to writing and they don't put real world issues in. Getting if they want to keep the origin of the Doctor as the Timeless Child, fine. And again, as you said, expanding it would be great. I just want them to do it properly rather than sloppily, like we've had for the past couple of years of all the writing. So I'm hoping that it changes. But I don't know how long Russell T Davies is going to be on there. It could be absolutely until the series comes in properly. I don't know. I'm excited to see where they're going, but I also can see now that if they try to put in an agenda or messages that don't work, I think it will just piss me and a ton of fans off.
Oh, definitely. I agree with you 100%. Pushing agendas that influence people to a certain degree of, oh, this is what I'm gonna do, or this is how I'm gonna, just from watching a show. And a lot of children definitely do watch Doctor Who.
And that's why I say what I said, because we're looking at this from a writer's standpoint. If they do X amount of things to make it better, okay, go for it. But he's probably going to go the opposite and go, yeah, no. Doctor wouldn't do this. He's going to do this now. All those things you loved in the back. No, those were all memories from a different Doctor. This is the real Doctor. I can see major retcons in this series if that's the route they're going to go. And it will piss off fans. It will drive their ratings down in the hole.
See, the thing is that when we talk about ratings, I know in America, or with any other TV show, if it's if it's suddenly got low ratings, then boom, that's it. It's cancelled. It's done because no company is going to put money into it. You've had Disney just buy it, but you've also got the BBC that are going to be funding it as well. So it could have the lowest ratings around. It could have like one person watching, and I think they would still make it regardless. But the problem is, if they do retcon a lot of stuff, they start pushing messages, they start pushing things that shouldn't be in there, changing things of the Doctor, like say, as you said before, like get rid of River Song, then that's when you drive your entire audience away. Yeah, you'll bring in new people, but then when they go back and watch, like say, oh, I want to watch David Tennant's run, I want to go watch Christopher Eccleston run or Matt Smith, you then go, how come the Doctor didn't get with River Song? Why is this wrong? Why are there no Daleks? I mean, you've already had they've changed Davros, his origin story, because they thought that being in a wheelchair and being evil was, I think, ableist, or was just it put a bad light onto people who had wheelchairs. And it's like, you don't start changing other characters around, because when I saw Davros, I never thought of shit, all people in wheelchairs are evil. Never, I hate it. I never saw that. I just thought he was part Dalek. And you can keep that. Oh, I created the Daleks. I loved them so much that I merged myself with a Dalek. I never once thought, shit, is that a wheelchair? Never. Because it looked very similar to a Dalek's lower part of its body, well, of its shell.
Right.
That was an interesting memory lane of Doctor Who and the backstory and the educational encyclopedia dictionary walkthrough.
Oh, we've not started. We've still got hours.
Yeah, I'm
sitting here like I ain't never seen the Doctor Who, but damn,
watch it.
I don't need to. Y'all just gave me the first 1800.
Start from Christopher Eccleston.
No, full experience, first ever Doctor.
No,
Watch it in black and white.
No. Don't go that far. At least give yourself some time before you go through memory lane like that.
Yeah,
but start with Christopher Eccleston and then get to David Tennant, and then from there Matt Smith, and it's a good journey, man, for real. Like,
I might be interested, maybe.
I'd say start with Christopher Eccleston and work your way up.
And work your way up.
Yeah, you will see some really good storytelling, some really good like cliffhangers and stuff like that, and then it's such a good ride, until you get to Peter and Jodie. But then again, you can see the difference in writing. I hate Moffat. I hate Moffat so much. I think he's a piece of shit.
I fucking hate the Sonic sunglasses so much. Like, I
mean, Peter looks cool in them. That's about the only thing.
So practical.
Man, they were regular Ray-Bans. Like, literally just regular Ray-Bans with a Sonic sound. Come on now.
I don't know, but Doctor Who to me, an American, I'm not interested. But I might check it out for y'all.
God.
But we got a last topic to talk about. Y'all see the name there. It's gonna come up, because she is the mother queen. She is.
We got
Beyonce
left.
Ooh, there she go.
This will be a quick topic, though.
There she go. Victory.
I mean, y'all, she had a movie come out called The Renaissance. The film is in the theaters. It made over $22 million at the box office. I mean, she can't do wrong. And look at her, y'all. She's in her 40s. Do you not understand black don't crack?
If you bootleg The Renaissance, by the way, I will find you.
Yes, y'all better not Super Mega Force something. Go see that.
But here's the thing, though, Darrell. It got beat out by Taylor Swift.
What?
Yeah.
Taylor Swift was in the movies for like 3 months already. We are not talking about that white hoe. We're talking about Thick.
Yeah.
Talking about her. Right?
Yeah. Beyonce lost to Taylor Swift.
Oh my God. We're not going to do this.
We're not talking about no Taylor Swift.
We're not going to do this.
What did she lose? What did Beyonce lose to Taylor Swift? Nothing. I mean, Beyonce, she got the talent, she got the beauty, she got the looks. She in her 40s. She's a whole mother. She got the album. She got the Grammys. She got the Oscars. She got whatever else she did. She got the fans. She got the best music. She got the singing. She got the dance moves. She got the dress. She got the hair. She got the eyelashes. She got the lips. What did Taylor Swift got?
A movie that beat out her movie. I'm not joking on this either. Like, it popped up on my YouTube feed one day. I'm like, okay, this is interesting. How the hell does Taylor Swift beat out Beyonce?
Easy. Taylor the Swifties are crazy. They're going to show up to support Taylor freaking Swift. The Eras Tour is a huge world tour.
They would go to that movie. They would go to that movie and buy 30 tickets just to be one person.
Yes. Yeah, do not play with the Swifties. I had to transport some of them when she had her concert out here. Do not play with the Swifties. My whole bus was full of cowboy hats, glitter boots, and Taylor Swift music. I am a fan now. From y'all Swifties. Do not play.
Sorry, the only Taylor Swift song I want to hear is what is it?
Cause baby, now we got bad blood. That song is fire.
No, nope, not that one.
She don't got that many good songs.
What you made me do? That one. Reputation. I mean, she got a million songs. That song called Black Dress.
My fire. I never heard of
it. Blank Space.
Blank Space is a good one too.
Yeah, but I like the metal version. Metal. Metal's where it's at.
But we get on this queen right here because, the Renaissance tour is taking over everybody. I mean, you can't even find silverware anymore thanks to the Renaissance. The Renaissance. I mean, the concert was fucking amazing. The movie was even more amazing. You had Blue Ivy out there dancing with her mom. Beyonce's passing the torch to the new future generation of Beyonce queendom over there. I mean, the music alone is amazing. You can't go wrong with a Beyonce film, but yeah. That's all I have to say is she's Mama Queen over there. Y'all know Mama Queen of the Renaissance. But yeah.
Beyonce is definitely a shoo-in to always win no matter what. It don't matter about nobody else's numbers. It don't matter about nobody else this or that. Beyonce is where it's at.
I mean, I don't know what to tell y'all, but she's just amazing, man.
And that's the problem I see is how the hell does Taylor Swift beat out Beyonce? She can't.
She did. I mean, we ain't gonna discount Taylor. I mean, I can't sit here and discount Taylor.
Hold on.
She ain't freaking amazing, but I mean, she did her thing. But I mean, when you think about Taylor Swift and then you see this,
like, Beyonce wins.
I mean, in every
I'm not doubting that whatsoever.
It doesn't. When I see those photos, I always think, who is that? To me, it doesn't look like Beyonce. I don't know why.
Well, who does it look like, buddy?
Like, no, like I say that to me is like, yeah, that is.
That's what she's saying. She's like, I don't know, like who? Beyonce say what? What'd you say, Beyonce?
It's when you've got those images that you've just put up, like the one where she's in that really nice dress.
Oh. Yeah, that first one didn't look like her.
Yeah, that was like, what's happened? Like, why is she like that? But like that
she was so calm. No, I was kidding.
You know what? We are not.
You know what happened. You know what happened.
She's like, she's like Kim Kardashian.
Beyonce.
She's like Kim Kardashian.
Look, that's because Beyonce evolves.
She's a shapeshifter.
When y'all just look at that, she wins automatically. She ain't got to do nothing but stand there, and she's making millions. Like, come on now, it's Beyonce. Look, don't you want to buy silver right now?
You say I'm fucking the white Beyonce tonight.
Hey.
Dude.
Mama Queen, man, Mama Queen. I mean, she's.
Oh, you
That's
saw that? You saw that long post you post on Instagram about her daughter? She basically saying that it was just for that one night, or her being all white and with the silver hair and all that bullshit.
People was tripping, calling her whitewashed, and she bleached her skin. And I'm like, so y'all never seen a black woman with a platinum wig before? Like, come
No,
on now, it's
unless you unless you air your flux, yeah.
I mean, it's Mama Queen. I mean, just listen.
Nothing.
We ain't hearing nothing.
You better be careful in case we get.
I love Beyonce, but look, Doctor Who ain't get this much energy.
Hey, she can't cut for me with a copyright because I was there live. That's my footage. That's my footage.
I look at that pose right there. That's a screensaver right there.
I mean, it was just knowing that was it. I mean,
You breathe the same air as Beyonce.
I showed did. I showed, boy. I showed.
What it tastes like?
Heavens and cream.
That's not what it tastes like, though.
Do y'all hear this excitement from me?
Nope.
No. We don't hear shit. We don't hear shit. All we saw is that.
We can see it. We can't hear nothing.
Yeah. I thought I was deaf, man.
Good. I'm glad y'all can't hear it because there's a lot of screaming and craziness going on right now.
Yeah, he definitely said those cuckoo bucks.
And all I'm saying is Beyonce farted in there and you breathed that air.
I sure did.
Oh my God.
She's part of me now.
You know, it'd be nice if you just did a Destiny Child's tour like that.
You ate her fart.
Yeah. You tasted that. Did she have corn for breakfast?
Oh no.
And there's where you go a little psycho.
I don't know, man. She is definitely something, a force to be reckoned with. I mean, it's just, I don't know what to tell people. She's Beyonce. The fashion alone just, I mean, just look at her.
I wonder how much it would be if for her just to tweet one thing for you. Like, if you weren't sponsored, I wonder how much it would cost. Like, how many millions or thousands or anything.
It would probably cost my right titty for Beyonce to even do anything for me. Like,
can we start a hashtag? Let's start a hashtag. Let's get Beyonce
30,000 million.
Let's get Beyonce in the Power Ranger universe.
That's all. Look at Beyonce, y'all.
Hashtag
this
Beyonce
man got the only black shot of in there.
Let me show y'all. That's Mama Queen right there for y'all.
Hashtag Beyonce for Rita Repulsa.
You know what? Oh yeah, that Beyonce as Rita. Now, let me find you a Rita Repulsa costume that she would look fire. Let me see.
Do you know?
Hey, next week, do the AI. Do Beyonce as Rita Repulsa.
So
get those images.
I've just had a quick Google, and from Grazia Daily, it says it's official. Beyonce is the queen of Instagram. While she may not have the largest follower count, a new report suggests the singer can bank the biggest amount of social via the social platform. Her analytics report that Beyonce can charge a whopping $1 million per post. That works out about £800,000. So yeah, there you go.
I'm sure she can.
You have to be a millionaire to sit at her table.
Oh, just where you go, Snow White.
That's the new Rita. I mean, who would want to fight that? I mean, just look at her.
I ain't gonna fight shit. I'll fuck her, but I ain't gonna fight her.
I mean, just Mama Queen, Mama.
I don't see Rita coming from that outfit.
No, she got some outfits that give me Rita.
Yeah, Mama Queen. I mean, I like just the visuals, just the camp, the theatrics. I mean, she take a nap on the holes live on stage. Like, who touching her? We watched her sleep. Like, just y'all, Mama Queen, man. I mean, what a way to end an episode. I mean, just I mean, look at her, y'all. She's like this.
We
Her
still got
super
one more
suit.
topic we got to deal with.
Look at her super suit, y'all. She's transforming. I mean, go Power Rangers. Like whatever you need, you need.
Now
Whatever you need from Beyonce, she
that's
would give
giving
you.
some Rita right there.
She's not the outfit. She would give you whatever you want.
She's not a Power Rangers villain. She's a Final Fantasy villain. I mean, how many changes? It's like I've defeated Beyonce once. Here's the next version. Oh God, now I've got like 15 other Beyoncés.
Look at her.
She's a Final
Even
Fantasy.
Smoke don't want to hit her. And that's just power right there.
She's
The
a
smoke
Final
got out the
Fantasy
way.
10-2 villain. That's what she is.
Yeah. But anyways, so Mark and I and Chris wanted to probably do this last episode, but
look at Beyonce face. She said,
Yeah,
"I know this nigga did not just cut me off."
how many episodes have you gone with saying "Mama Queen, Mama Queen, Mama Queen, Mama Queen, Mama Queen, Mama Queen"? We can make a full song out of it. She
said, "What? You cut me off? What you doing?"
Well, we got to fit in one more topic.
All right, go ahead.
Well, it's kind of on topic a little bit with the completionist and apparently charity fraud scams. From what I've understood about it and have watched, 2 YouTubers came out and got curious and decided to say, "Oh, we're going to look into Gerard's financial records. Oh, let's do that just like we did with the elections." So they dig into it and go, "Oh, all that money that Gerard threw to the charity, it's not there. And they're just missing $40,000 or $20,000, something like that."
Let's give more context rather than I'm thinking there. Okay, so the completion. I didn't know about the completionist. He is a YouTuber that, and we're going to say allegedly, to just throw legal out there. So he set up a charity for dementia for his mother when she passed, and for the past 10 years, Jared, who is the completionist, has a thing called the Open Hands Foundation. I'm going to double check.
Open Hands Foundation, yep.
Yeah.
Ran by his family.
Yeah. So there's been...
Oh, go ahead.
There's been a lot to it where over the last 10 years, when they've been running this, they've saved money. So they were like a private organization, a private charity. Then it changed to open charity. And you have Mudahar, that ordinary gamer, and a guy called Carl, who I don't know his YouTube name. So they did some digging because they were sent information to dig all of this up. So they found out that for over 10 years, that apparently, and they had the completionist on their podcast to talk about what was going on, like why this money was a bit sitting in a bank account. So it wasn't being like, oh, we're going to spend it, we're not going to send it to anyone. It was sitting effectively in the bank account, losing the value because you have inflation and stuff like that. So that $600,000 they had in their bank account, roughly give or take, may not be as what it was, like say 10 years ago, or that money. So Jared, the completionist, turned around and said that that they were looking into a charity to give all that money to, which I think is a bit shit, because you think that if you're raising, say, $60,000, $40,000, taking in donations from other people, you would instantly know who you're going to give it to and where the money is going to go. That in my eyes, that's what you do. That's how I run it. If I was like, right, I need to set a charity, I'd be like, these are the 3 charities that I'm giving to, and I would send money that way. It's pretty much one and done. So apparently now there was a lot of investigation going into it. It's still kind of not over because we know what the end game is. We haven't had the proper result. So the completionist has now issued that money to the organization very quickly after being told that, after being found out for he could be done for fraud, he could be done for whatever, and now he's going after the people that outed him. But then people are saying this isn't right, because why would you go for the people who outed you? Otherwise, that money would probably be sitting in a bank account.
So actually, you misinterpreted it a little bit. The completionist Gerard has come out to say, that a lot of what they analyze went over in their videos was untrue. Like the signatures weren't real and the documents weren't signed. There's a thing called e-signature. That was one of the problems. I guess here in the US, when it comes to charities, you actually have to spend money to switch over. So you have your open charity that, okay, let's let it build up in that, or it'll go straight to the charity. But the closed charity, you have to make a certain amount, which he had went over and said they never reached in the 10 years. Even with all the massive support from everyone. But one of the things were, well, they were just digging out of that to fund their own projects and whatnot. Completionist said that's highly untrue. I would think Gerard makes enough money off his YouTube videos, off of his side events, that he doesn't need to dig into that charity fund for anything.
Well, that's true. Like, obviously, we don't know what's going on. Again, we don't know what it is. But if you look at it from another side, he's brought all this information out. He says that things have changed. But if this wasn't, how do I say, if it wasn't public knowledge, how were you meant to know? If I turned around to you and said, guess how much is in my bank account, and I didn't tell you how much it was, I went, oh, okay, cool, whatever, you're going to be wondering, what's that? Or if you wanted to know a piece of information I put out like 10 years ago, then, and I went, oh yeah, sorry, I've not updated this. You also got to kind of think that he should have been saying this for 10 years. You kind of think that's a long time to be sitting on this money. And yet he's been saying on streams and stuff like, we've just donated all this money to so-and-so. We've done this. You're then telling everyone, I've donated this money. That money is with that company now, or that charity. But then finding out that for 10 years, you've been keeping this money for whatever reason, and you're paying fees on that as well, then you've got to kind of go, why? Why didn't you just come out at the same time and be like, hey guys, we've got to raise $1 million before we can even donate this money to charity? It doesn't add up. It doesn't add up whatsoever. And this is when people start finding out, when you've been lying to people, not you, as in like Gerard's been lying to people saying, we've donated. How are you meant to kind of like tackle that? So obviously you're going to start looking into this, and you're going to be looking at official documents. So this isn't like a he said, she said. This is a, we've looked at official governments. We've got the filings which are public to everybody. And if they've been filing it wrong, then that's up to Jared. He should be saying like, shit, sorry guys, we did this wrong. We've put this wrong. We've put the wrong information down. All this is information you can go look at online right now. So he's not squeaky clean. If he didn't know, it's his charity. He should have known. So he should have been very clear from day one after the first event and gone, guys, we raised $60,000. We have to wait till we hit $1 million. That money will be sat in this thing. It's public record by the government. But what this has now done is all that other money from bits, from donations, from subs, from super chats, also from other money that have gone into that foundation as well, is now probably going to be looked at.
Which weren't donated to that charity at all. No bits, no subs. Those went to Gerard directly.
Yeah, but then he said that all that money will go to charity anyway. So where is that money going? Has it gone into the bank account? Paper trails. You've got to kind of look into it. The one thing that I can understand that maybe that they wanted to wait, but again, as I say, you don't wait 10 years. It's Mama Queen. You don't wait 10 years for to then donate anything. You can be like, okay, shit, we're gonna wait. We're gonna do other. It's not how you donate to charity. It's not pledging it or anything. But one thing is, I don't like what Jared's done, is he's turned around and said that he would possibly, I think, take Muda and Carl to court. What for? For calling him out, for showing documentation, for showing everything. I think I think really that's really shitty of him to do if he follows through with it. And I don't know if this is I'm mad at you, I'm angry at these people, because now you've got two sides of the internet. You've got one side going fuck you and fuck you to the other people that are accusing you. So again, like,
well, basically, from what I gathered with that whole bit was, he has the receipts, he has them all situated, and it was his legal team that have gone over the documents in the past week or month and a half with the videos and went, no, they are completely in the wrong. And advised him to take him to court.
Okay, so let's take that little bit of information. All those records that Jared has, he says he's got the receipts. He didn't really show loads of receipts. He just showed a few things. Then that should have been public knowledge, because Muda and Carl, well, I don't know about Carl, but Muda isn't the sort of person to half-ass anything. Like, he'll look into it. If he gets something wrong, he'll make an update video. He'll update everybody about it. That's what he's always done. So if you imagine, like, either no one's filed the paperwork properly, so that when they've looked into it, then something else is now happening, which is even more shady. But the point is that you don't mention anything about suing like other people who have done this, because this now makes you look like a dick. A simple thing could be like, here's all the information, and you go, I would like to thank Muda and Carl for bringing this to my attention. I didn't intentionally mean to do this. I'm very sorry, and we're trying to work through it. That's normally how you do it. Not, I'm going to sue these people because they said defamation. They went off the information that the completionist and his company gave out. It's a simple okay. It's not oh shit. Like, so either they fudged something up, or they're like, okay, we haven't properly filed this correctly. It's also a government thing, which now leads the IRS to kind of come in. So it just makes the completionist look like a dick.
And that's another thing too, was the clips that he showed. The two guys really wanted to get the IRS involved, just by digging into the financials and all this other thing. But in the clips, it's like they're not a financial legal team. They're not a legal team. They're just YouTubers commenting on it like we are.
Yeah,
and I'm seeing it as, okay, don't do anything publicly. If you're going to sue them, do it off camera. But if you want to address stuff, go right ahead. You want to apologize for your behavior? You want to pull yourself out of the problem and try to fix it as best as possible? Go for it, Gerard. That's what I'm hoping is going to happen, is that Gerard makes it right to everyone by getting and this is why I hate charities, is I believe in supporting the people directly. Oh, you need to donate to this charity. Okay, what shady background do they got? Where does their money go?
So
I don't trust the charities in general, whether they have the best reputation on the line. Like, you can have 5 out of 5 stars, 10 out of 10 ratings. How'd they get those ratings? What's the background of it? I don't trust where their money is going.
So that opens up a whole new can of worms that I don't think we could probably quite cover on this.
No.
But the fact is, if Muda and Carl hadn't intervened and actually looked into it, how long do we know? There could be another 10 years, it could be 20 years, 30 years, and that money is just sat there. Like, I don't think, from what I can tell from him, I don't think he was meant to embezzle or do anything. But the way that I see it is, he should have been really transparent on this. He should have said, look, this is what's going on. Because if I turn around and said, or no, I'm not going to use an analysis, but he turned around and said, after every stream or whatever, the money has been donated. You go by the word. again, not many people are going to be like, show me your way, show me it. I need to see this proof. He's just gone, donated everyone, woo! But then you also have those companies as well. It's going to massively fuck up. So I kind of think
So look, hey, I don't really know this whole situation or this guy you guys are talking about, but when it comes to legal situations and binding contracts, things of the sorts like that, silence is the best thing. That's the best route to go. The people may want to know what's going on, but the best thing to do is to be quiet and let the legal proceedings proceed. So with that said, if he filing for like defamation or anything like that, he can very well get that off because he's quiet. He probably, like you guys said, he probably didn't mean any kind of harm, but instead of it being brought to his attention and they can fix it like that, they went out there into the public eye and got the ball rolling like that. That can be used with the right lawyer, of course. That can be used in court as defamation, and if he gets that off, and on top of figuring everything out, that really don't make him look like a bad guy, as far as my understanding from what's going on. Me being a person who has been in and out of courts and stuff, people like to keep a lot of situations private, and they didn't give him a chance. That's what it sounds like to me from what y'all saying.
And what's crazy about all of this is it's a family ran charity. That's what is terrifying about this. It was set up for under his mother's name and a quote from her. That's the whole name of the foundation. But it seems like Gerard only shills it by the sounds of it. He was a partner, but he didn't have full control of it.
He was the head of it, though. He was I'm guessing the CEO. But regardless, I know on like when he spoke to Muda and Carl, like he said that he hadn't I think he didn't know where the money was, or he only found out like a few years ago where it had been in a bank account. So you have to kind of think, regardless of if family or whatever, you've been holding on to money for such a long time. If you're the CEO, or if you're the owner of whatever this charity is, you should know where every single penny is going. You should know, okay, it's sat in my bank account. Where is this going to go? You need to kind of start being transparent, because the thing is with charity, everyone doesn't like people who fucks over charity. And the fact is that if you've been doing this again for 10 years, it's not something, it's like, oh, maybe it's a month old or a year old. This is 10 years that you've been lying to everybody. If he'd just come out and gone, I'm really sorry, we have to wait till we get to $1 million before we can donate it, then that would be absolutely fine. But the fact is that if Muda and Carl had never looked into this whatsoever, who knows if that money would have actually been sent to that charity. You have to the point where, if you look at it now, these guys have just pressed the completionist, and now the money's just been donated really quickly. It's kind of a little bit sketchy, but the moral of the story is that at least the money has been donated. But now there's the aftermath. Again, you could just say thanks to Muda and Carl for bringing this to my attention, and then do all the suing and whatever outside. Don't go onto Twitter and say, I hate you all. You caught me. Fuck. I'm now suing. It looks really bad. And again, it looks bad on the completionist.
I agree, but that's a good stopping point, really, because there's not really much other than his apology video and that. I wouldn't be surprised if there was more stuff coming out. Those two responses
there is
to the response.
So Muda and
I'm invested now. I'm about to go take a look and see what's going on because this sound crazy.
It is a wild ride, and I think the fact is the fact that you have like if it was like say I don't know like star, or anything like that who wouldn't do that in-depth research. I'm not saying he wouldn't just in case he ever watched this, but if he didn't do the research and accused him, that's a bit shit. But Muda and all that, what they actually do is they really, really look into this. Like you would look into so is that the beep of let's stop this? Yeah, I think it's a huge thing, and it's going to be interesting to see how this all ends. I don't think the completionist should have turned around and gone, I'm now going to sue for defamation, because
100%.
Yeah, because the evidence is right there. Oh, so what did they just say? Oh, they said that we hadn't donated. How long has this been? 10 years. So they're bringing the facts. Yeah, cool. That case is out straight away.
Yeah, it sounds like that's going to be some updates for the next episode, because if it is the way that it's being unfolded, it's going to open up a lot of can of worms for people who may want to donate to charities or even host charities now.
Yeah,
so
I know we're closing this up. I think what happens now is that because he's run this charity for such a long time, and now you have all of this has come out. I think the big companies like Coca-Cola and all of that want to help, even the indie games companies that he loves playing, are just going to turn around and go, no, we don't want anything to do with you. And this has a ripple effect, which is the worst thing, I reckon. Because if I was a games company, I wouldn't want my game to be associated with someone that has, that's been lying about charity all this time. It's unfortunately it's the worst thing.
Yeah, I mean, there ain't much to be said at this point until we see what's going on, with it in the future. Kind of like the whole thing going on with Jonathan Majors and his Marvel and his domestic violence situation going on with the court and trial and how that's going to turn out. But I mean, we would definitely update you guys on the information we get. Again, I'm uneducated on it. I'm ignorant to what's going on with it. But definitely Mark and Todd will have an update for the next episode because, it seems like something that needs to be followed and kept an eye on. But, with all that being said, with all good things must come to an end, like this episode of Global Nerdz Pop.
Hey man, remove that coolio.
We've been using it for the past 10 episodes. It is coolio.
You already know how to end it here. It's going to go. We catch y'all next week. Coolio.
Deuces.